Let me see. Put my Karmic on, cause baby. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey, how you doing? I wanted to touch bases with y'all, right? On like spirituality and different things like that. I noticed that you have people that come into spirituality, like they come in with their own ulterior motives. Most of the time they come into it viewing it as like a way out, you know what I mean, from the confusion that they experience or whatever it is that they have going on in their life, but they more so view it as like a comfort place. You know what I mean? Or a place to, again, run and hide, like seek refuge. And it's like, I be wanting to touch bases with y'all, you know, things that I wish somebody would have let me know. And it's like, when you get on your spiritual journey, you know what I mean? Like, the turmoil don't stop. Sometimes it seems like things pick up, you know? It's like you still have to do work. Like, it ain't no out. It ain't no easy road. No, nothing like that. Like, shit get real hectic real fast. You know? So, again, you always need to be mindful that you stepping into things for the right reasons. Because right now, you got a lot of people that's dealing with karma. And some of them know how they got it. Some of them don't know how they got it, hell. But you got a lot of people that just, they ain't taking stuff serious. They ain't taking stuff serious until it's too that goddamn late, or until they already, you know what I mean, in the blender getting their ass tossed up or something like that. And it's like, that's not how this works. Not to mention, you have people, you know what I mean, that try to use, especially like tarot and different things like that, in order to look into other people's business and stuff like that. Like, that shit ain't gonna work for you either. You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta make sure that you get into things for the right reasons. Outside of that, you know, shit, you could be one of them people getting karma and stuff like that too. Or learning lessons, however it is that you feel like, you know, you need to learn them. But you damn sure can't manipulate nobody else's energy and think that you're gonna get away with it, or think that you're gonna be protected in any way, shape, or form. That's not how that works. You know what I mean? When you get to dealing with spirituality, you know, things go back to a lot to do with childhood. Like, thank you. You treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Please and thank you is the magic words you clean up behind yourself. It's a lot of real basic shit where, when it's highlighted, you realize that it's hard for people to even be decent goddamn humans up to date. Like, people do not have a care for their fellow human, goddamn it. Like, it's strange. You know what I mean? It seems like people starting to feel as if they get farther by being nasty, having this nasty ass attitude, but then they want to dress up their outside appearance like that's gonna get them far. And it's like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? It be strange. And like I said, it's a need to touch base, to know that you ain't going to be able to run to spirituality for Escapism. Because the first thing in spirituality is you're gonna be held accountable. Like you're going to accept accountability by choice or by force. You will be held accountable, you know, for the actions that you have taken. Like for real shit, repenting is a real thing. You know what I mean? And not only do you have to, it'd be a whole process. It'd be a whole process. So again, it ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak at all. And then I also noticed with a lot of y'all done been around people that been manipulating your energy for so long that you're finally getting all your energy back and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to digest it. You feeling confused and everything else from it. You know what I mean? Like, be patient with yourself. Energy is a real thing. Vibes are a real thing. Like, for real. Mike, shut the fuck up. Shut up is what you do. Put your brain back in. So, yeah. I damn sure don't need you to teach me nothing. What I'm trying to help y'all do is actually work on healing so that you can actually move forward in your process instead of being stuck. You know what I mean? In the same ass position, doing the same old stuff, getting the same old results. That's just like what Jay-Z said. God damn it, if he really put me on, put your cell phone in type thing. Like, stop playing with yourself. If you ain't noticed nothing more than anything right now, you should definitely know that it's not time to play. So again, you need to focus on your cleaning more than anything. But what you really need to focus on is cleaning them skeletons out your closet. Them skeletons in your closet is what's going to be considered your shadow work. You know? Your shadow work could be something so simple as you having a conversation like with your parents, you having a conversation with your friends, whatever it is that you have held on to, you know what I mean, from the past that is now affecting you, coming forward into your adulthood. Like, you have to address those things. For real, for real. I never came from Africa. If you was to do any of your research, you would realize that it was people here before Columbus came here, sir. I am what you would consider an aboriginal. I was born, bled, goddamn it, bred. I really ain't even, I need to suggest actually that you actually figure out where it is that you came from. You know what I mean? My colonizing friend. So yeah, on the spiritual note, you know what I mean? Y'all need to make sure that you cleanse your energy. Make sure that you keep your energy cleansed. Make sure that you keep your spaces cleansed. And most of all, make sure that you keep these different people, you know what I mean, that's embodying this negative energy. Because again, misery loves company. Anybody who has time to sit and constantly promote misery, they clearly ain't did no healing. They clearly focused on the wrong thing. You can almost guarantee that it ain't no ascension in that process. So that's something that you don't have to worry about, nor do you have to pay attention to. Your growth is going to be your main focus right now. And again, if you choose in a more spiritual path, then don't come over here playing. When you come over here and act like, you know what I mean, you've been here before. And I said aboriginal to him. You know what I mean? That may have went over his head. But it's like it is what it is. We ain't doing no arguing with nobody like that. You know what I mean? They get to know playing this right. So yeah. Hey love, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, make sure that you're serious. And I touch note on people with stuff like that too. You know what I mean? You can't be dibbling and dabbling back and forth between spirituality and still trying to live your regular, you know what I mean, human life, like doing all the regular shit that people do. The more you gain your spiritual insight, what you realize is that, you know what I mean, there's a lot going on out there. It's a lot going on in these streets. It's a lot going on in our own damn houses. You know what I mean? Because that family is going to be the first thing that you confront first, right? But again, that's where you get your valuable lessons, because you've always been taught, as I've said to you before, that the people closest to you be the ones that hurt you the most. It's like you be prepared for the enemy outside of your house, but you don't be prepared for the enemy that be laying right next to you, or the enemy that's actually supposed to be guiding you or teaching you or something like that. You know what I mean? So therefore, you have your guard completely down and you be completely exposed and be completely oblivious to the dangers. In your mind, you're protecting yourself type thing. When you gain your spiritual insight, you know what I mean, and you put your discernment goggles on, it's like it's not just a seeing that happens. You begin to feel people. You know what I mean? You know how people always tell you that actions speak louder than words. You begin to realize actually that energy is going to speak louder than them words and them actions. Because you got a whole lot of people that's acting like, you know, I don't know what the fuck they acting like. You know? Right? I went family, friends, and the hey, it be necessary. And then it's also strange because you have people who are so narrow-minded that they refuse to try to think outside of the box and tell you things about yourself without knowing anything about you. You have people who will come to you and make comments about your faith, about what you do, your spirituality, without ever doing any research, asking any questions or anything. It's like you have people that come to you and they try to hold you to these guidelines that they ain't even walking within themselves. And I feel like that's something that you realize too. Like people trying to hold you to these standards where they can't even reach these goddamn standards. They can't even reach where the fuck you at right now while they trying to give you a higher mark to match. Like tell them to get to where the fuck you at right now. And then tell you about something else going on. You have people who learn things and they get so hyped up off the different things that they learn that instead of them implementing what they learned on their own, they want to try to teach somebody else some shit. They want to try to look at your flaws, point out your flaws, tell you what you need to work on, tell you what you need not to work on, what you need to stop listening to, and all the rest of that. The whole time they ain't paying no attention to all the bullshit they got going on. Because in order for them to mask their bullshit, they need to focus on what you got going on. It's like it's a whole game of manipulation. Not to mention, sometimes you come across parents where they get stuck into that parenting aspect. I understand that no matter how old a child gets, your child is still going to be your child. But some people fall in love with that control mechanism. They fall in love with the fact that you are mine and you have to do what I say you have. And it's like, yeah, no, you know what I mean? Shit, everybody become an adult, not like it's just, yeah, no. No. God damn it. So it's also going to touch base on you happen to be able to release control. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell people that learning is a constant thing. Like as soon as you learn one thing, you find yourself having to learn something else, having to learn something else, having to learn something else. Shit, sometimes you got to double back and relearn some shit because it doesn't change. Like don't nothing stay the same. They done taught you that too. Now they said ain't nothing new under the sun, but at the same time, when that same shit come back to surface, it don't be the same. It be some adjustments to it. So it's like you dealing with people who refuse to adjust, you know what I mean, to what it is that's going on right now. They rather still try to deal with shit the old way that they've been dealing with it And it wasn't successful when they was dealing with it like that then. Long story short, damn sure don't worry about nobody casting judgment on you. Don't worry about nobody having no comments about nothing that it is that you have to do. Because at the end of the day, I always say, when it comes time for you to lay your head on your pillow at night, you got to live with you. You got to digest them thoughts. You got to stomach them emotions. Ain't nobody sitting there next to you trying to help you figure that shit out. And even if they is sitting there next to you, they can't be in your mind. So they still only gonna have access to what they have access to. Hey, love. How you doing? Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I just be feeling a certain type of way about all the shit that y'all be having going on. And then people thinking that they're gonna be able to run to divination or run to spirituality in order to cover them. That ain't how that shit work. Understand that when you come over here, you better be ready to take accountability, like I already said, or you gonna get your ass tossed up too, for real. You ain't seeking no coverage over here. And see, that rant didn't even make sense to me, but it must have been for a reason. Because even with this energy on the bottom of the deck, you got somebody who trying to run from the actions that they have taken. They thought that shit was sweet when they was taking the actions. And now that they getting the results, they want to run. Now that they in this energy, they being surrounded by their own bullshit. Now that it's understood that they the actual op. Now that it's understood that they the mole in the situation. Now they want to run. Now they want to hide. Now they want to be spiritual. Now they want to meditate. That shit ain't working for them. They gonna have to pay whatever debt it is that they done accumulated first. And with this 3 of air energy, they damn sure got somebody looking for them. They surely got somebody looking for them. Somebody out on the prowl. Yeah, they ain't having a good time at all. Because they done went from being, goddammit, what is it? I don't even know, girl. I was going to say the hunter to the huntee. Either way it go. They done went from being the person that was chasing somebody to now they ass being chased. They hiding now. You got man energy, which is going to touch base on enlightenment. Nine of air again. So somebody done came to the realization that they on the chopping block. And they want to try to seek some type of coverage. They want some type of help. Just cleanse yourself, Courtney. Cleanse yourself and then continue to work on elevating. What you're going through is going to be like an ascension. You getting your spiritual eyes. So therefore you are able to feel them negative energies. You able to see them negative energies and all the rest of that. You just getting more comfortable with it because it's new to you. Your energy has been heightened. So don't even be concerned with it. Trust yourself when you feel it. Especially if you're feeling it now more than ever. Trust yourself for real. So with this 5 of water, this person is definitely being weighed down by their emotions. You got definitely energy which speaks of sickness. They battling some type of illness or whatnot. I'm feeling like it may be mental. It may be some type of mental blockages that they have going on. Water element, yeah. This is going to have to do with intuition. Spirituality, new beginnings. I'm seeing marriages, proposal, children. See, that's what it is. It's some type of illness due to their future. It's some type of illness. It's like with the bloodline. Because you got the 10 of earth out here as well, which is going to speak of family, generations, wealth, finances, different things like that. And then you got the 7 of water here. So somebody all wrapped up in whatever shit it is that they had going on. They don't know how to digest that energy, which is why we had to go on this rant about people not, you know what I mean, trying to seek coverage in spirituality if they really don't mean it. Because they going to get their ass tossed up even more over here than what they did when they was on the outside. They going to have to pay that karmic debt somewhere with this couple in the reverse. So whoever this is looking for this other person, trying to hunt this person down, they're trying to do it due to some indifferences about the way that they feel. 10 of fire in the reverse. So somebody being overburdened by some type of actions that was taken. 4 air, which ended up leaving somebody exposed or something like that. Somebody was being real sneaky. And they thought that they was acting in some type of smart way. But it come to find out, it wasn't. It was real passion driven. It was real scattered energy. Somebody, I'm telling you, you had somebody that did a whole lot of shit towards you and now they want your help. They need your help because they feel like if you forgive them, it will relieve them from this sickness, this disease, whatever it is that they have that they done attached to their bloodline. They feel like you the only person that's able to help them. And see, the thing with that is judgment done been called on the situation. You ain't even doing nothing to this person. You got 9 of waters. So this speaks on being satisfied with the catch. This person ain't satisfied though. You see what's under at the bottom of the deck, this devil energy satisfied. Whoever it was that they had tied to them that was toxic, that was watching them do all this whole ass shit and thinking that it was cool. What do I need to know about this 9? 2 of water. So it was justice brought to a situation of mutual agreements that some shit had to go, had to be brought to an end, gotta die. I ain't playing with you about this shit. See, somebody trying to repent now, like they want to run for cover. They need assistance. That's because they done had their ass on TikTok watching all them goddamn kitchen witches and all this other weird shit do these motherfucking spells and all the rest of that. And now they really done conjured some shit up is what it is, and they scared. They really seeing people die in their family and they scared. They really seeing people getting sick. They really feeling this depression. They really feeling weighed down. They really know that they being singled out. They really know that a motherfucker looking for them. And they feel scared. And they want you to help them because you supposed to be in the position that they in, but you got yourself about that jam, so they want to know if you can help get them about that jam. And you ain't nowhere to be found. That's right, Michael. That's right. To see if you gonna do things different, and you doing things differently. Like I said, you ain't even doing nothing to this person. This person is simply being weighed down by the actions that they have already taken towards you. I keep on saying that with a lot of y'all, like, y'all was judgment being brought to this person. Like you embody this earth angel energy. You was this last person's chance to get it right. I done said that to y'all yesterday, and they showed they natural born ass. Like, so that's it. That's it. You see this warrior, he slaying the dragon. That's it. That shit is dead. It's done. Cease to exist. What is this man? What's this enlightenment? What's this balanced energy? 7 of water. So somebody trying to make some type of offering, but understand that the debt that they have to pay due to the actions that they have taken is just too big. They ain't even got nothing to offer to cover this. And you got the world card. So something is whole. It's come to completion. It's done. Like, it's like somebody trying to turn back time. They really don't want to live with the decisions that they have made. And you got 4 water, 4 air energy. Somebody adapted. You simply adapted to whatever it was that you was in while you was in it and then moved on. This speaks of somebody releasing. Somebody going to new places, going somewhere that they ain't never been before, leaving behind. You know what I mean? The old chores. God damn it, the old, it just is what it is. Some of y'all might be doing this in isolation as well too. You might still be in a place physically, but you have removed yourself mentally. You have removed yourself emotionally. Again, you're just adapting to your environment or something like that. And you got Ace of Air, which is going to speak of peace, spiritual guidance, intuition. This has a lot to do with your ancestors supporting you. You got issue with energy. So they supported you to more so clear these pathways, clear these blockages, make openings for you, open up the ways for you. You got 3 of fire and then 4 of fire. This 3 of fire is going to speak of, you know, enlightenment. It's going to speak of you more so realizing that you have everything that you need in order to, you know what I mean, do whatever it is that you desire in order for this new start. In order to fulfill this new position or something like that is what I'm hearing. And then with this 4 of fire here, this is going to speak of an offering or something. Somebody giving an offering. I don't know if you did some type of full moon ritual or something like that at a lake, or what this is with this offering. Maybe you even just lit a blue candle. You ask for access to your throat chakra or something like that. You speaking up more. You're learning more. You're finding different ways of communicating. And again, this is going to touch base on your intuition and different things like that. And then you also got Shanko at the bottom of the deck, which is going to speak of, you know, this protector, this justice energy. What's this 9 of air? 2 of air. So somebody couldn't make a decision when it came to doing what was right. What's this about? What's this 2 of air? You got 8 of air. So it was about letting something go. Letting something be free. Somebody couldn't make the decision on releasing you. What is this about? Yeah, they couldn't make the decision about releasing you. And that's when this other shit came in with this necromancy and all the rest of this going on. In order to, it seemed like, stop your expansion is what I'm hearing. Or control your growth. It has a lot to do with your discovery. Somebody wanted to keep that door closed on you. 10 of water in the reverse. Like they didn't want you to know that you had this lineage behind you, that you had this royalty behind you when it came to your bloodline. It's something with the support of your ancestors. It almost gives the feel like somebody didn't want you to know who you were. Like the true energy that you embody. What is this? It's something about the deity you reincarnate. You embody. It's something about the energy that you embody. I keep saying that. Your statue, like your physical statue is not very intimidating. You actually might come off as like a pushover. You're very gentle. But your spirit is colossal, is what your spirit is really, really big. And somebody wanted you not to be able to tap into your spiritual sense, your spiritual bloodline, your family. Like, they wanted you not to be able to, again, being given and receiving with this part of yourself. And therefore, I hear something about shutting down a part of your brain or something. Seven of Fire. Somebody is drowning in these challenges, though. Whoever this person is that tried to send this energy towards you is ultimately becoming their demise, like, for real. They holding on by a thread. Ocean engine. So this is going to touch base on your beauty, your abundance, your nurturing abilities, your fertility, different things like that. And then the Six of Water energy, which speaks of, you know, you remembering a time. So what it is somebody is weighed down by the fact of you not returning. It's something with you not returning. They want you to miss your old ways, miss them, miss a certain type of way of being or something like that, to the point where, again, you place yourself back into these same situations. But it's like you don't have that. You don't feel the same. Outcast in the Moon. It's something about you flirting with danger, like your fears. You have more of a freedom when it comes towards you facing your fears. You facing darkness or something like that as well, too. You ain't scared of something. What is this? You got female issuer. So what about this energy? Sun and Village. You got the sun and the moon out here. There's some big shit. Somebody has some spell work going on. They wanted to more so put you in some type of promiscuous, lustful type energy, and therefore you open yourself up to this definite energy, this disease and sickness and stuff like that. And therefore it caused some type of destroying to your village, this tower moment. But again, it's something which you tarnishing your lineage. You bringing shame to your bloodline. You the type of person, though, where you realize that what you do on the physical does show up in a spiritual way. It does highlight, like, your morals. It makes you feel a certain type of way to be on bullshit. Like, you ain't no backdooring ass person. And you don't like backdooring ass people either. Like, you're very straight and narrow is what I'm hearing. Like, no, I'm not saying that you perfect, but when it comes to the scales, you got a damn good heart. When it comes to you being a friend, you are a very good supporter. A parent, amazing nurturer. Hella compassionate. Hella empathetic. It's like, again, like I said, because you're so in tune with your emotions, somebody was viewing you as being weak or something like that. And that ended up being what made you strong. And now they need your goddamn help because they don't know how to care. Look, abandonment, neglect with this disease or whatever this is that they have going on. It even gives me the feel like somebody know that they got something going on and they still trying not to even pay attention to it. Look, karma. So they abandoned in their time of need. And what I mean by abandoned, they don't have anybody to help them. They don't have you to turn to. They don't have their ancestors to turn to. This person done did so much malicious stuff and so much dark stuff with them doing this spell work and them praising these goddamn demons that they afraid to pray to God. They scared and ain't shit moving around them. And that's making them even more fearful. You got enslaved prisoner, Ace of Water. So understand that they karma is happen to watch your new beginning. They karma is happen to watch you flourish. That karma is happening to watch you get every goddamn thing that they tried to take from you. Everything that they tried to keep from you. This new beginning is something about somebody prolonging a proposal or something like that too. Like trying to make somebody wait to get married. Like somebody tried to do a whole lot of mental manipulation to another person. And now they bound to their karma. Why they gotta watch your shit? For real, for real. And with this air element in the reverse, they don't have mental clarity. They don't have understanding of this message from the water, how you was able to regain control of this situation and move forward so gracefully. They don't understand it. Not to mention, you got your people with you now, and it's like 1,000 of you motherfuckers. They trying to wonder, where did you get this team? Where did this come from? How? When? It seemed like your spirit team whooping people ass and then taking them to get help. I hear injuring and healing. Injuring to heal. They got to learn from their lessons. And the best lesson is about lesson. Some standing firm on that. This 4 of Pentacles. Some you ain't moving. Like this ain't changing. Somebody in position. And they real scarce with what they giving. What's this? Damn. So now somebody hiding due to some type of work or some type of job opportunities that they took. Hey. Yeah, they hiding now. I heard hiding in plain sight. You got 10 of Earth. So this has something to do with family, somebody's family. What is this with this 10 of Earth? 8 of Water. So they being weighed down by something going on with their family again. I already done said that this person losing people due to this spirit work that they was doing all this weird ass shit. Not to mention, one thing I be needing y'all to understand too, that spell work is also y'all running y'all motherfucking mouth. See, people think that because they don't physically do nothing, they can say whatever it is that they want to say. And no, indeed, spirit will watch you. I mean, make you watch what the fuck you saying as well too. You can't just run your mouth. Words can actually hurt. Depending on who it is that you're dealing with. Not to mention, you got some people where you say some stuff to them and they'll get your ass up out of here ASAP. So I think it's safe to say that words do hurt. And people need to be mindful of their exchange with people. If you know that you a nasty person, keep your nasty ass in the house. And if you know that you're dealing with a nasty person, then stay away from them. Don't let that shit rub off on you. Don't let nobody change your mindset. Don't let nobody throw off your aura. Don't let nobody cloud your vision, cloud your judgment, your thinking. None of that. It's time out for that shit. I think one thing that you starting to realize is that it's more confused people out here than what it is people, you know what I mean, that actually think straight. Another thing that you have to come to the grips with is realizing that common sense ain't fucking common. What you consider to be common sense may be way far up on the spectrum for another person, depending on who it is that you're dealing with. So you learning to not expect so much from people. It's something about you being able to feel their energy. You learning to feel the energy and therefore judge off of what you feeling, less of what they saying, the actions that they taking. Because you done seen some fake ass people do some real ass shit. You done seen some fake ass people say some real ass shit. But it don't take away from the fact that they fake at the end of the day. It don't take the motive away. It don't take away whatever it was that they, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. You rather not. For real. That's true. Hey, that's true with all that. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because it's a fine line now. Like, you need to know when to speak up. You will have people that will come at you saying some crazy shit and have no clue about what they talking about, just to mainly try to come at your confidence. Like, they want to try to put you back into your shell, to try to make you feel small. And you could very well know exactly what you're talking about. It's just the way that they coming at you that's intimidating. That's some bully shit. You figure that out too. That you have people that intentionally try to intimidate you. They just got a smart way of saying some dumb shit. It don't even make sense when you really listen to it. They been to put some fly shit together and ain't even thought about it twice. It don't even make sense to them when they say it to you. But they'll still say that shit. You got some people that completely try to lead you astray intentionally. Like, for real. So your discernment is always important. Always, always important. And see, Robin, I even refuse to think that though. You'll find hell in a lot of people, but you ain't gonna find that in everybody. You still have some good souls. You still have some people with good hearts. Not to even mention, you will come across a lot of people who just done did so much fuck shit that they be scared to accept accountability. You know what I mean? And they still got a good heart. They just feel like they done traveled too far down the path to turn around. And that's never the case. It's never too late to stop growing. It's never too late, you know what I mean, to start believing. It's never too late. It's only too late once you decide to give up, you know what I mean? Or it's lights out, you know what I mean? But as long as you open up your eyes every day, it ain't never too late. But see, that be people placing themselves in that Eight of Swords energy, those self-imposed prisons where you're afraid to hold yourself accountable because you know the fuck shit that you done did. Not to mention, you know how you would respond if certain things was done to you that you was doing to other motherfuckers. So then that have a person real scared to accept accountability. That have them real scared to have a conversation with you. That have them real scared to put their flaws out on the table. In which, again, it still brings me back in full circle of telling them that they need to heal. Because how are you asking somebody to give you something that you not even willing to give, let alone able to give yourself? It don't work like that. My thing is, I do you one better and ask to be like, how does a person even properly know when it is being given to them if they don't even know how to give it to themselves? How do you even know what the fuck it is type thing? You know? So that facing inwardly when it comes to the forgiving, I always tell people that, and I know it's real cliche because I know y'all done heard it 1,000 times over, but forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It's for you. Like, you really have to forgive. You really have to be able to release resentments. You really have to be able to discern. Like, you really got to have your spiritual goggles on. And again, that's an intimidating position to be in to some people. They would rather try to intimidate you not to show your full power. So then they can continue to operate at their minimum power. Because they know if you step into full position, they're going to have to turn that shit up. Your light already bright. Lord forbid you make it brighter. You going to shine everything in the corners. People going to be able to see where they ain't dust that in years. That's all that's going on here. Like this person is being weighed down by the actions that they have taken. And the funny thing is here, all these motherfucking cards done came out with them needing help, them wanting to do this, them throwing this energy, that energy, all the rest of that. They ain't never repented. Ain't shit came out about them repenting. Ain't nothing came out about them praying. Ain't nothing came out about them asking God for forgiveness. And ain't nothing came out about them asking themselves for forgiveness. The only thing that came out is that they stupid ass drowned in their pity. They drowned in their misery. They finding it hard to overcome these obstacles. They thought that you was going to be a hoe. They thought you was going to be trashed out here. It was supposed to be you. You supposed to be the one weighed down right now. Not to mention they got this sickness that they hiding. However it was that they got whatever sickness that they got, it either came from them being out here promiscuous in the streets, sleeping around, or it's something that developed. I really feel like it's both. You got somebody dealing with something like high blood pressure and HIV, or you got somebody dealing with something like goddamn high blood pressure, diabetes, HIV. They got a whole lot going on. They got a whole lot going on. And it's weighing heavy on them. And they don't want to talk to nobody but you. But they told you, fuck you. Remember? Remember? I know you remember. They wanted to cage you in this cage like a bird. Remember? Remember? They wanted you to feel like your back was against the wall and you didn't have nobody to help you, not even family. Remember? You ain't had nobody but them. Remember? They ain't even had a motherfucking self. Remember? But yet they want you to believe that they got you. You ain't getting on no sinking ship with no goddamn body. I heard baby say you know how to backstroke. They need you. And they fucked up. Because you can't help them. Shango energy, protection. You can't help them. This out of your hands. Devil energy in the reverse. And they can't grab a hold to you to stay afloat either. I only need 2 more. Oh, you give me 3. Okay. 4. Eight of earth. Oshala. 9 of earth. 17. You have enlightenment or something like that about the work that you've been doing on the spiritual and on the physical plane. You know how they always say things like good people finish last and it ain't no good in being a good person, or you know what I mean? You're proof that it actually does pay off to be a good fucking person. You proof. The mere fact that you had a motherfucker doing death spells on you and you ain't died, you proof. The mere fact that you had somebody causing obstacles to your blessings and your ass is still blessed, you proof. The mere fact that somebody, again, put you in a position where you had to do all of this shit on your own. You channeled your inner strength, and your people that you had with you ain't even here in the physical with you. Your spirit team all motherfucking day. They can't fuck with you. And they feel a certain type of way because they bound, happen to watch you eat. They hungry, happen to watch you eat. They hungry to the point where they ain't even got no motherfucking cracker, and they watching you eat seafood. They watching you eat steaks and shit. They watching you eat all this elaborate shit. And the tough thing is, what I get with this whole ass person was, if they was in that position where they was eating in front of you, oh God, they would feel no certain type of way. They would probably take the food and fan it towards your nose so you could smell it and still not give you none. It's like this motherfucker wanted to torture you, and now they ass being tortured, and they want somebody to feel sorry for their whole ass. And that ain't how this work. Them and they weak ass ancestors could get the hell on at this point. With all due respect. And no, I don't be disrespectful to the dead and all the rest of that, but this spell work and all the rest of this necromancy and all the rest of that, yeah, that was some hoe ass shit. It was. For you and your family, living or dead. I don't give a fuck. And being very adamant about it, because I'm sure and positive that you can't fuck with me. You been not got that second chance tomorrow coming around here. So it's going to be all about coming correct. But this person is scared now. They scared not only of you, they scared of these people that they was working with, and they scared of some shit that they can't see. They scared of your ancestors. They scared of the fact that their ancestors ain't coming and giving them no reassurance that everything gonna be okay. No, nothing like that either. Not to mention, like I said, they being weighed down by whatever the fuck it is that they hiding with this disease and all the rest of this shit that they got going on. They can't fight no more, and they know it's karma. They know it's karma. They know that it's because of the work that they did. They know that it's backfires. Like, man, that shit really, like, for real. And I tell you the solution, love. The solution is you gonna be cleansing yourself. You know what I mean? You can cleanse yourself by doing your salt baths. You can get your herbs and cleanse your mind, body, and soul. You can get your yoni steams and cleanse your cooch. You could get all that shit that you holding on that belong to other people about your house. You can make sure that you do your meditating so you can cut them ties as well and release them from your mind. It's a lot of things that you could do, baby. I'm all about solutions. All about them. That's going to be your first one. Acceptance, though. Accept the position that you in. Accept what you allow. Accept the fuck shit that you do yourself. Accept your karmic ways and address them bitches. And then once you address them, you can come in and sit up straight amongst other people who done did that same shit. But until you do the work, you ain't got no motherfucking rank. You can't do nothing but look through the motherfucking doorway, the little window on the door in the classroom. You can't even come in and sit down. Ain't no seats assigned to a motherfucker like that. So, yeah. So much like a cartoon, you felt the need to comment. You might want to go cleanse your karmic ass as well, too. Because, baby, you stink. You stink. And ain't no need in being upset about the whole ass shit that you do. If you gonna feel a certain type of way about it, simply don't do it. It's as simple as that. Don't do it. We addressing it all. Absolutely addressing it all. You silly, Rob. Hey, for real, though. It be like that. They be coming with that karmic energy and, like, because they don't agree with what you say or however, you know what I mean? Like, move the fuck around with it. Ain't nobody chaining you to nothing or making you stay. You know what I mean? No, nothing like shit. Either choose to heal or get the fuck on. We talking about what's going on over here. We talking about the process. You welcome, love. You welcome. Yeah, we ain't doing all that sarcastic, all that play shit. we done had somebody else that was playing, which is why, you know, we even having a discussion that we having type thing. It's time out for that playing shit. They could go somewhere else with that playing shit. Especially when it comes to having an understanding of spirituality, religion, any of that shit. You got people that still chasing you down behind beliefs that they got from their fucking family members. Ain't did no research, no nothing like that. They still going off of what the fuck they mama told them. And then they mama don't even know where the fuck she got the information from. She just knew that that's what she was told was right. So she passed it to your ass and you live and dying by this shit. And that shit don't even, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. I already saged. I don't even need the sage, baby. I'm good. Hey, if you notice, I came in this motherfucker ain't even put my hat on today, baby. I'm good. You can jump in and get tossed up if you want to. What they be saying, like to tussle. Hey, fucked around, found out I was a spiritual warrior, bitch. I like to tussle. Get your ass on in here. Matter of fact, tell grandma come get her some too, type of. Yeah, grandma. Love grandma. For real. I don't even know why people be playing. Like, that's all right, y'all, though. Y'all just dealing with people, though. Got people in y'all energy where it's a common case of fuck around and find out. They admiring your strength still. They admiring your strength more than anything now, for real. They didn't even know you was that strong. And the funny thing is, I believe for a lot of y'all that y'all didn't even know that y'all was that strong. Y'all didn't even realize the type of energy that you embody, the type of energy that your bloodline embodied, let alone that you was the chosen motherfucker about your family this lifetime. Talk about that. Me, out of all people? Yes, your ass. You. The black sheep, remember? You've been isolated for a reason. Your isolation has kept you safe for most of your life. You've had different experiences that had to take place in order to progress you mentally. But, that black sheep ended up being a leader, didn't it? For real. Yeah. Hey, Valerie, that's true. But I'm saying that depends on what you're walking in. You know what I mean? Like you said, serve the Lord. Yeah, but, you know, if that's where you reside at, then that's where you got to stay at. You know what I mean? You got people like one of the people that I came in contact with, one of the first people to do motherfucking witchcraft on me was a Bible thumping Christian. A Bible thumping Christian who told people that I was doing witchcraft. But that bitch ain't never mentioned to nobody the fact that she was a witch. And she was an old lady in her goddamn 70s. So sometimes even that shit, you know what I mean? It depends on how you coming. Because she even found out that she couldn't fuck with me. Even with that Bible. And I support the Bible. I quote the Bible all the time on here. Hell, I quote God. Hey, y'all know me. I touch bases when it comes to my faith. But what I'm saying is, anything could be used as a weapon. You just damn sure better know how to motherfucking fight. That's just like you got people with guns. Goddamn it, just because you got a gun don't mean you know how to shoot that motherfucker. I done ran into people with fucked up aim all day. Some people think, you know what I mean? It's magnificent. So, it be about it. Yes, Nicholas, I'm really a transgender. I told you I was your mom, but in actuality, I'm really your dad. Your mom didn't want you. Hey, you talk about a Mortal Kombat finisher, motherfucker. I'm telling you. The way I handle you ain't got shit to do with my knowledge, baby. I'm still very, you know what I mean? But don't play with me. I like humor. She said, what did I step in on? I like humor. Hey, we want to be funny, goddammit. We could crack some jokes. We can crack some jokes all day. Thank you. Hey, because you know how you get people that come in and try to throw the comments off. He say that is you a trans. Yeah, I told his ass I was really his daddy, but I told him I was his mama. His mama actually left us. She didn't want him. Little shit. Thank you, you guys. Look, I'm finna get out of here now. I done gave y'all reading. We done talked about enough spell work. I even got a couple readings for y'all. I got a reading posted a couple damn minutes ago while I'm up here with y'all. They gonna continue to get their ass in and get tossed up. And the more we get together, the more they gonna get their ass beat more. That's all. That's all of it. For real. Thank you. You have a good day too. God is directing me. He's not gonna let these people mess with me anymore. Check this out. I didn't have any gas. I told God help me, and I got 18 gallons. Hey, yeah. Yeah, it's a such thing as being blessed, Valerie, for real. It's a such thing as being protected. It's a such thing as asking and receiving, for real. Girl, you ain't got to tell me. God damn it. Talk about making a mountain appear and removing that bitch all in the same blink of an eye. I know. I know how that faith be, for real. You said your mama didn't want you. She drunk pills to avoid you. I tell you what, if that is true, then that'll let you know that your purpose is fired in a motherfucker then. Because you still got here. Not only did you get here, but you survived with being here all the way up to the point that you having a conversation with me now. So talk about being protected, goddamn it. For real. All that shit. Tell her better luck next time, goddamn it. What you say? You still made it. Still made it. For real. Look, you one hell of a warrior then. Warriors, you got it, baby. For real. We already know what type of fade you gonna run. This again. You weren't even born here physically. You've been fighting in the spirit. What she say, all my life I had to fight. They ain't fucking with you. You built different. For real, for real. I like that. I like that. I like that. Man. I love y'all though. I'm finna get my butt up out of here. Finna get up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy y'all Friday. Enjoy y'all weekend. Get out there and do something. Later, y'all.